Hello and welcome back to Ankford Place. We're doing this, continuing to do this. So what do we have? We should ask everybody for tea.
Care for a warmer upper?
Get pouring.
Good. Have a nice day, love. Just gonna. Let's see. That weird graphical bug with his mouth.
Hello again.
Hello, hello.
How funny! That sounded just like my little darling's chew toy.
I trust everything at West Wallaby Street Waterworld is to your satisfaction, Miss Flit. We strive to satisfy.
It's sweet of you to ask, Mr. Wallace. I'm having a wonderful time. All this drama swirling around me, but I remain an oasis of calm in the hurly-burly of holiday madness.
Oh, glad to hear it. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Okay, Mr. Panisse. Castle there.
Making progress.
I'm almost done. Have a look. As you can see, I've rearranged everything. It's even better than before.
I see.
That's the enchanted tower, where the beautiful princess sleeps, dreaming of a successful marriage to a financially secure prince.
Might a beach ball enhance your sandcastle?
No, that doesn't belong in a fortress. That's the royal court, where the king holds sumptuous banquets for all his royal chums.
Would a copper enhance your sandcastle, perchance?
No, that doesn't belong in a fortress.
Would a formal caution go with your sandcastle?
No, that doesn't belong in a fortress. That's the Tower of Groceries, where the heroic young shopkeeper sells top-quality produce. Impressive architecture, don't you think?
Oh, yes. Might a beach ball enhance your sandcastle?
No, that doesn't belong in a fortress. Just one last touch. There! The mark of finest quality produce. I can't wait to show Miss Flit.
And I'm sure she can't wait to see.
Oh, no.
Thought I saw a spider.
My castle. I've been wrong-footed. I'm at my wit's end, Wallace. Now I have to start all over.
Aw, the poor guy.
How's the old sandcastle going?
I'm not ready for viewing, Mr. Wallace.
Would a copper enhance your sandcastle, perchance?
No, that doesn't belong in a fortress.
Would a formal caution go with your sandcastle?
No, that doesn't belong in a fortress.
Might a beach ball enhance your sandcastle?
No, that doesn't belong
I think
in
it's
a
the soldier
fortress.
they want me to give him, but I still need to.
Ouch! I wouldn't want anyone to step on that toy by mistake.
It's not a toy, and you can't have it. The battle isn't over.
Care for a kick around, Major?
No time to play ball, man. There's a battle to be reenacted.
I have a formal caution.
I answer only to the military police.
Okay, you have fun with that, dude. Where's the dogs? I have a sense the dog will be...
You're in luck, my boy. I was just about to reenact the siege of Aqaba. You know the story. Sir Lawrence took cover under massive red boulders. Just like this. Vultures circled the sky, crying out for blood.
I was
Just
so
like
sure I
this,
needed the
our
squeaky toy for
Lawrence,
that.
cool as a cabbage, took tea. Just like this. Lawrence was taking tea and about to dunk his digestive when suddenly 10,000 howling Ottoman soldiers charged the fortress. Tea was ruined, obviously. But did Lawrence of Olivier give up? Never! He took his rifle and levered the great red boulders down the dunes, rolling them straight into the enemy horde. With the invaders in disarray, Lawrence, armed only with his bayonet and still desperate for cover, counterattacked. He took them on one by one until he achieved total and complete victory!
That's pretty fucking impressive, Lawrence of Olivia, eh? I need
I'll
this.
just tidy this up.
You have fun with that.
Hey, this little fella might enhance your sandcastle.
A knight to defend the castle, eh? Why not? It couldn't hurt. Put him where you like. That's the Tower of Groceries, where the heroic young shopkeeper sells top-quality produce. Impressive architecture, don't you think?
Oh, yes.
Just one last touch. There. The mark of finest quality produce.
He always steps on
I
the
hope
produce,
Miss Flint
so...
likes it.
Oh, she'll love it, I'm sure.
Oh, no.
Oh, my foot! My poor tender foot! It was a blasted sand trap! Oh, ow! 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 Ow!
Well then, should be able to work in peace now, I reckon.
Oh, well, jolly good.
Now for the finishing touch. The defender of the kingdom.
However do you manage such lovely creations, Mr. Paneer?
It's a knack, Miss Flint. If I hadn't made it into grocer school, I might have been an engineer. But of course, groceries are my first love.
Anything else I can assist with?
No, thank you, Mr. Wallace. You may consider me a happy camper and most satisfied customer.
We do aim to please. Ha ha! At last! A house full of satisfied customers, just as I predicted. I'd best tell Gromit to lay the table.
Oh shit. Hounds of horror.
I must compliment our host. I've had a cracking holiday.
Ooh, thank goodness for that. It was a near thing though, wasn't it? Ooh, smell those fish and chips.
We can look forward to superior chow here in the officers' mess, what?
The tableware doesn't seem to be in breach of any health and safety regulations. Enforcement's the key, of course.
You smell like heaven, lassie. Did you buy a new perfume for our date?
Oh, really, Duncan? That's just the flower in my hair. And I'm not sure I'd call it a date.
Before we tuck in, on behalf of the management, that is, Gromit and me, I'd like to welcome you all to our new venture. West Wallaby Street Water World, the only holiday destination with its own all-weather seaside in the cellar basement
I have a
beach
few words
attraction.
to say myself. Raise your glasses. Raise them, I said. To a great day with a great lass. The sweetest sights I ever smelled. That's right, I'm talking about... Hey! Who turned out the... Ah! What's all this?
Who's there?
Leave off!
Lincoln, Nora,
Did
this
you
is a
see
rope
that?
you.
That
them, I
Duncan
tell you,
man was
it's all
right
I
there,
did.
big as life,
from
and he
a
up and vanished. Saw it with me own eyes.
Everyone
Bring me
quiet!
my
Calm
cider.
down a sec. I must insist on calm. This is not what it's done. Quiet!
Whatever's happening to me?
Dog prints.
Help me! Help me, somebody! Is someone there? Help me! I can't move! Huh? Who's there? Thank you, whoever you are. I was this close to taking my last breath. You found me just in time.
I've located the victim. Mr. McBiscuit has sustained a nasty knock to the noggin and don't remember naught about it. Happily, he will recover. However, aggravated thumping is a serious offence, and I've no choice but to treat every one of you as suspects.
Outrageous!
But I never touched it.
Suspects?
Until our thumper is caught, nobody leaves this house. Nobody comes in, and nobody goes out. Not till I know the person who done it.
I know
That was a
who
straight-up
did it.
murder
Spies
attempt, though.
From abroad. Saboteurs from the South Seas.
Thank you, Major. That's enough of your doolally chatter for now. Only cold, hard facts can solve this mystery.
Solve this mystery?
That's right. By the book. You know, burden of innocence and proof of purchase and all that. That's our real investigations. Now, what's that contraption?
My latest prototype, Constable. The Deductomatic Mystery Solver.
Deductomatic? Is that what's been taking money out of my savings account?
Oh no, Mrs. Gabberley. The Deductomatic harnesses unused brain power to solve mysteries.
If you're pointing the finger, Wallace, any accusation must be backed up by hard fact and proven according to the law.
Well, that is, it should be working. Aha! I've got it!
Right then. Tell us, Wallace, who thumped Duncan McBiscuit?
Who done it? Who done it? Oh, that can't be right.
We're waiting.
Just a moment. Any idea who done it, lad? You wouldn't mind pointing him out, would you?
Well, the dogs, obviously.
It was Poogie Woo and Tinky Wee.
Two wee pups laying junk and loke? That's daft, that is.
Aye, silly that.
The very idea of accusing my dear doggies. How absurd!
Aye, quite absurd. Absurd, eh? Nothing is absurd before the law.
Here we go.
It is the absurd claims the law takes most seriously. For if the absurd cannot expect justice and a fair hearing, then who among us can?
He's got a point.
We must treat this accusation
He does
according
have
to
a
the
point.
law. The law requires proof. Proof requires... hold on. Proof requires three things. First, the motive. Why did the suspects thump Duncan McBiscuit? Second, the weapon. What was he thumped with? Third, a witness. Who can collaborate, corroborate, back up your accusation? Do you have a motive, a weapon, and a witness, Mr. Wallace?
I'll just recalibrate the inference-ometers. There we are.
What'll it be? Motive, weapon, or witness?
Where to begin? Cracking! Now we'll know the truth.
The truth about what?
The witness. I've identified the witness.
Good show. Tell us who witnessed, Tinky Woo and Podgy Wee assaulting Mr. McBiscuit. Well, out with it, man.
Just a moment. Who would you pick for a witness, lad?
Nobody leaves the room until I say so.
Why can't I pick myself for the witness?
The witnesses are Hoogie Woo and Tinky Wee.
Whatever they saw, they're not talking, are they? Your witness isn't credible.
Ooh. Oh, perhaps I miscalibrated the conductivator whatchamacallit.
All right, that's enough of that. Everyone can go about their normal business, but remember, nobody leaves the house until the mystery is solved.
Once I have the deductomatic properly calibrated, this case will be elementary, dear Gromit, elementary. In the meantime, why don't you, sniff up some clues for the deductomatic to process, eh, lad? You might start with the constable there. I expect he's got some juicy leads.
I've got the suspects right where I want them, written down on me official constabulary notepad. I'll crack the case with this, I will. It's got to be one of these three, but which one?
You figured one of those three, okay.
Watch your step, Gromit. That's a slippery slope.
Okay. So he thinks it's one of those three. Nope. Okay. Police do not cross.
You shouldn't eat candy floss, Mr. Paneer. Bad for your teeth.
Oh, I'm not eating it. I just like having something to hold.
You must try to stop worrying so.
What? The thumper? Who knows where he'll strike next?
I'm don't think there is a thumper. I think Duncan just fell over and wandered off by himself. He's a clumsy oaf, you know.
Aye, he is heavy on his feet, that's for sure.
He'll bounce back. He always does. It's Poogie Woo and Tinky Wee I'm worried about. Those silly accusations hurt their feelings. I just hope playing dress-up will lift their spirits. A new look is a tonic for the soul, don't you find?
Afraid I don't know how to play dressing up games as it happens.
Doggy dress-up, silly. I just need to pick the right outfits. So many to choose from.
Oh, the beach ball is back. Oh, okay. Let's see, there's some pictures
Do you
here.
like the pretty pictures?
Wait a minute, let's see.
My poor little darlings. They love a fashion shoot, but they were so agitated they couldn't sit still. Do you know what upset them? Some horrid person stole Mr. Squeaky. Isn't that awful? Mr. Squeaky's only a bone, but he's absolutely their favourite toy. The three of them are inseparable. Personally, I think it was that constable. Who else could be so cruel as to steal from a couple of helpless little puppies?
The guy.
He's like a little boy, crazy for candy floss. My poor little Duncan. All he wanted was to take me out on a date. Perhaps I'll let him, if we ever get out of here. He looks so happy. Not my best shot. His holiday didn't turn out quite the way he'd planned, did it? I just can't decide.
Let's see. Kitchen.
Good to see you, Private. This is no time for cooking. We need to conserve our rations until the last terrible hours. Checking provisions, eh? Good military planning. Who knows how long that fool of a civilian constable will keep us cooped up? Best start rationing now, before panic sets in and we have to eat our pack animals. Or each other.
Oh, jeez. Because we got the oven, got the constable.
Watch your hindquarters, Private. There are spies about. Saw 'em myself, dragging off that Duncan chap. Not a pretty picture.
Okay, so he says he sold him. Where's the dogs?
Mr. Gabberley promised he'd run shop for me. Imagine him downstairs face to face with actual customers. He took quite a thumping, didn't he? Can't say he didn't deserve it. Still can't leave him to rot all on his lonesome. Someone's got to tend to the great lug.
Oh,
He's coming round.
oh, my head. Somebody stop the spinning. There's a whirlpool I'm in.
Don't fret, Pat, you've had a nasty knock. Did you see who thumped you?
No, but I can almost remember what hit me. The terrible weapon that laid me low, it's...
You saw the weapon, what hit you?
I think so. It was... Oh, I can't remember a thing. My brain's been boggled.
Ooh, you've got amnesia, you have.
Amnesia? Oh, not that, as well as a bang to the head. Is it fatal?
Just take things step by step, Chuck. What's the last thing you can remember?
Well, I was upstairs, getting set for a jump down yon slide, but something wasn't right. Them little dogs of Felicity's were underfoot, and they wouldn't shut their yaps. Duncan McBiscuit doesn't take guff from yapping wee dugs, so I grabbed that bone toy of
Motive.
theirs and took it away. They didn't like it one bit. Oh, no. Best part was, when I squeezed the wee toy, it drove them crazy, because it made this noise. This noise. Och, what was that noise? I can't recall. My brain's turned to haggis.
Don't fret, Pat. Just rest. It'll come back to you.
That's it. The sound of the toy. Now I remember.
Go on. Then what happened?
Oh, I kept the toy and chucked the wee doggies down the slide. They didn't like that one bit.
Jeez,
either.
dude.
I was having a grand time. I wanted a wee picky to remember by, so I went down to that photo thingamajig. I struck a manly pose, and I was... Oh, Crivens, it's all fading away. I'll be forgetting my own name next.
Oh, don't get yourself in a twist, love. It'll come back to you.
Well, let's take a picture of that. So he was probably wearing his bathing suit at the time.
He can't seem to get over me. Poor boy. Oh, puppets. Someone took their toy.
So they were there. What's upstairs?
Well met, Private. This reminds me of the time I was cooped up in a chicken coop south of Toulouse. My company was pinned down for 3 days. Nothing to eat but a single croissant and a rotten egg. Have I told you the story, Private? They were the best of times. Or was it the worst of times? I can't recall.
But what did the...
Glad you're here, Private. I've had enough of civilians thinking they can run things. Couldn't run a temperature, some of them. That's the spirit.
He's a good man, he's just a little bit... weird. You're a dog too. Gromit. Sheesh. It's cool. Flowers.
Mr. Gabble is news agent. Now open for business. Is that a customer I hear? Oi! You want to shop here? You gotta follow my rules. Do you hear? Take what you like and I'll put it on slate. Business will sort out payment later. Got that? Oi! And don't nick nothing while you're about it. Blimey, that were easy. I don't know why Winnie makes so much fuss. All the news without the nagging.
New fashion magazine. Let's see. Oh. Well, that. Okay. Well. We can take that to Mrs. to Miss Fitz. Hopefully.
Oh, what a nice present. That's a stylish look. I do admire those sunglasses. I suppose they're back in fashion. Seems I'm something of a trendsetter. I wonder what the best dressed dogs are wearing this season. Ah, Gromit, you must know what the debonair dog likes. Why don't you help me pick an outfit for my precious darlings? Use your doggy fashion sense and choose your favourite hat, glasses and collar. For very latest.
Let's see.
That's a good choice. But one of my sailor hats is missing. Poochie Woo and Tinky Wee like to wear matching outfits. Jaunty. Exotic. Poochie Woo and Tinky Wee will love this. Poochie Woo, Tinky Wee. Time for dress up, my dears. Oh, look at this. Hello. You found Mr. Squeaky. You clever things. I was afraid he'd never turn up. Now we're really ready for some fun, aren't we? Let's get dressed up.
The poor things are shy. Would you mind leaving us alone for just a little while?
Sure. Upstairs we go. Okay. There we go. Stupid dogs. This is what you get. Alright, out we go. Okay, so thanks for watching this episode of Iron Place. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you join next time for more
I
shenanigans.
just
Until then,
can't remember.
bye.